Here's the honest truth, and this is something that like I said, I made a video before, and I said a lot of people are not gonna watch this. The videos that have like the least views, or like maybe it's the title and this and that, but the videos that have like the least views are probably the ones that are probably like the more valuable ones. Funnily enough, low key, because those are the ones where I'm just sharing the boring stuff. And the reality is, people don't want to hear the boring stuff. They want to hear the flashy. They want to hear, boom, how I made $1 million in this amount of time. How I made 100K here. How I lost this much weight in this amount of time. But the reality is, it doesn't come in one day. It won't probably come in a month, maybe not even in a year. It takes time, right? And while that takes time, you're going to have to do the boring stuff. The boring stuff is the day-to-day activities. The boring stuff is maybe cooking your food. The day-to-day stuff is maybe tracking your foods. The day-to-day stuff is going to the gym. The day-to-day stuff is working on your business, working on your career, going to school. Who can say that they actually like being in class, or doing their homework? Like, if you're excited by that, great. I love it for you. For the most part, most people are gonna be like, no, I mean, I'm in class, I can see, like, when I see a student, I'm like, I can see the stress in them, right? Maybe the social side is fun because you're meeting different people, but being in class, like, maybe the class is cool, maybe the class is cool, but for the most part, most people don't like, especially school. Like, most people don't want to be in school. Like, they're in school for a certain reason, right? It's the boring stuff. You have to do the boring stuff. And this is what, and I'm like I said, I'm not going to be like, oh, this is what leads to success. I'm just going to say that this is what gets results, right? I'm not a big person when it says like, oh, how to be successful, because success is subjective. Everyone has definition of success is different. For me, my success is my deen, right? It's doing my 5-time prayers, and having just being able to sustain my lifestyle, being able to provide for my family. That's what I see as success, right? I don't see, I mean, I could be a millionaire, right? Like, I have high goals, but I don't see if I'm a millionaire, I don't see that as being successful. Like, that personally, I don't see that as being successful. So I that's why I don't say, oh, this is how you become successful. I say this is how you see results, because results is measurable, it's attainable. If you make 10K a month, you've seen some results from what you're doing. If you lose weight, you're seeing results. Even if you lose 1 pound, you've seen results, right? So this is something that will give you results, the boring stuff, right? Every Sunday I write my goals. I write my big goals first, and then I put my weekly goals on I do my monthly goals on my Notion, right? But at the start of the month, and then I tweak it, I adjust it, I look at, okay, what have I done this week? What have I not done this week? On Saturdays, I'll do a mind dump, right? A mind dump is like 15, 20 minutes just writing down my goals, and not even my goals, just everything. What's bothering me, how my week went, when I need to stop, this and that. I have a habit tracker. I do it pretty much every day now. Like, I check down everything that I've done and things that I haven't done, or like in terms of like bad habits. If I didn't do a bad habit, boom, 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 right? So you think I want to you think I want to just do that? Like, you think I wake up in the morning, oh yeah, I'm gonna do my habit tracker before I go to sleep? Like, you think I wake up feeling that way? Like, even I've been doing doing gratitude journal, 3 things I'm grateful for, right? You think I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh, I can do the gratitude journal? No, sometimes I even forget. I have it up. That's where my habit tracker comes in, right? But I don't wake up in the morning and say, oh, I can do this, right? Even the gym, like, a lot of times I'm not a morning person, like, right? I'm a zombie in the morning. Like, I still get things done in the morning, but I am a zombie until 11 a.m., right? So I've been going to the gym at like 9, and when I go to the gym at 9, all I want to do is just work out. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to be around nobody. Even when I have calls, like I have a call usually at 8:30, 3 times a week, and I'm at the call, but like, I don't want to be at the calls, even though I wake up early, right? Fajr time, I wake up Fajr, and with winter, I usually just stay up after Fajr, right? So, but that's the boring stuff. This is the stuff that people. This is not the exciting stuff. This is not the, oh yeah, I'm going hard, this and that, right? People just want They want that, but they're not, but they're not consistent with the boring stuff. And that's the thing about with the boring stuff. You don't have to go super hard when it comes to the boring stuff. You just have to be consistent with it, right? Even if I don't have the most like productive like Notion, my week calendar, it's like not filled 100%. The fact that I just showed up and I did it, it shows that I'm committed to it, and that's that consistency. Even if you don't have the best workout, right? The fact that you showed up, it shows that you're committed, and you're basically putting it that you're stamping one day, right? When you don't do that bad habit one day, and that's something I'm learning. When you don't do that bad habit, you may feel uneasy, like, oh man, like, temptations are everywhere, right? But when you don't do it, when you stamp it, you're like, okay, cool, that's one day marked down, right? These are like step by steps, right? It feels, when you start to do this, you start to feel less overwhelmed when it comes to your goals. Yes, life happens, there's things that happen, yes, anxiety, there's so much that happens in life, but you tend to just like, it just tends to, you tend to be more focused. That's something I've noticed. I'm definitely more like locked in, and just definitely more like, this is what I need to do, right? So start doing the boring stuff, right? Like today, it's Saturday, so I went to the gym earlier. I mean, is the gym? I had a good workout, right? I got the pre-workout in. I had a really good workout, but I didn't wake up in the morning and say, oh yeah, like, oh man, I'm excited to go to the gym. This and that. No, I woke up in the morning. I was like, man, I feel like sleeping in. I woke up Fudger and I was like, you know what? I feel like sleeping in, right? And I said, you know what? Just relax in your bed a little bit. I just relaxed a little bit. I didn't sleep, but I just relaxed. I watched like a motivational video or listened to a motivational video. And then, you know what? I said, you know what? Let's just go to the gym. And I went to the gym. I sat down for like 10 minutes, just drinking my pre-workout. And I had a really good workout, right? The boring stuff. And then later on today, I gotta clean my room. I gotta clean around the house. And yeah, just gonna clean around. And then I'm gonna do mind dump tonight. And yeah, that's really it, right? I'm gonna probably take a nap because I want to relax a little bit, and I do want to take the day off. But I'm doing like what, 4 or 5 different things. Like I do have one thing I have to do, like in terms of work, but even that, it's like I'm not feeling like, oh, I have to, like, it's like when I do it, right? But it's very simple. Like it's these are like very, very simple steps, right? Simple, consistent steps is what gets you results. It's not the one day thing. It's not the winter arc. It's not New Year's. It's the small, consistent